Right behind us, we're looking at what we call phase 4 of the construction out here on the hospital campus. We're building a parking lot up in the northeast corner of the site, replacing some existing parking as well as a retention pond that was up in the corner. We are going to open 104 parking spots in this new lot. First steps there will be actually getting the hospital ready for demo, taking it down, and creating more parking up in front as well as a turnaround canopy in front of the new hospital. So we'll keep starting from east to west and phasing chunks of parking in order to keep adequate counts of parking in front of the new and existing hospital.
This was an old parking lot. It had a lot of renovations. There were a lot of existing utilities and a lot of new utilities. Some abandoned utilities were in place through here. There's everything from the signalization for the traffic signals here on Olive, sprinkler system that sprinkles the islands on Olive. There was the sprinkler system that used to sprinkle the hospital areas. There's also fiber optic lines. There's a water main that runs up through this phase, a gas line that runs down around the edge of this space, and of course there's various phone lines going through here too, some of which are not identified because, like I said, this is an old space, and when you see a wire, even if it's not identified, you have to assume it's in use, and you have to do quite a bit of research to find out what to do with it. It is a long process, and the penalty for getting something wrong is pretty serious because this is an active hospital.
We're looking to get about 10,000 yards of dirt in here to be able to fill this up to where the parking lot actually goes. If you look at where what we call stormwater structures are located, the concrete structures with the metal caps on them, that's actually a stormwater structure, and that'll be flush with the parking lot. So it has to go up a decent amount of height before we can get it to the parking level.
Really right now I think is the biggest headache we have is with locating utilities, working around them.
This bottom tier was actually where all the employees for the hospital parked. In order for us to do this work, we had to shift them down south for about 10 weeks worth of time. Right now is what we're looking at. Obviously with weather and other factors play a part, but that's what we're shooting for, to be able to get all this demoed out and the new parking lot placed before we can bring employees back up here. Once the dirt's in, we'll start roughing in for any electrical parking lights, any irrigation lines, or anything else that goes under the ground. From there, we'll start laying out curbs and putting in the actual concrete curbs. Next step after that is laying asphalt.